if you want to go to a community college first and then go to a 4-year university, do that. Choose your path. Don't let nobody try to maneuver your path, because at the end of the day, it's your life, your future. It's in your hands. What's up, Monae? Welcome back to What's up, Monae? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, what's poppin'? My name is Kyla, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today is a different type of video. It won't be a vlog. Today's video will be a college freshman advice video, and it will be NIU edition. So this will be a college freshman advice video, but it's targeted towards the incoming freshmen that are going to NIU. You already know who I am. I am a freshman here at NIU, and I am majoring in business administration.
What's up? My name is Jory. I'm a freshman here at NIU too. I major undecided. I'm thinking about majoring into psychology next semester.
The first thing we'll talk about is dorms. So here at NIU, you got Grant, Newhall, Stevenson, and Gilbert. And you also have like different, college apartments such as University Apartment, University Plaza, Northern View.
When you first admit to NIU, I think this is April right now? It's May. So I'm gonna say July. In July, they're gonna take you on tour. It's a virtual tour, by the way, virtual. It might be in person now, but I know it might be virtual. I'm just gonna put virtual right now. So anyway, while you do the virtual tour, the first dorm they're gonna show you is Neptune. Now, I'm not gonna say Neptune's a bad dorm. I'm not gonna say that, but the quality is not too good. So, but I would say though, if you want to be close to classes and close to the student home center, which college show up videos, that'll pick Neptune. But you want more luxurious style, a more hotel type feel, I would recommend Grant, Stevenson, and Newhall. Yeah.
So, do you like living in Neptune?
No.
Why you don't like living in Neptune?
Well, first of all, hopefully next semester, but you kids will see this too. It's very dirty. Neptune don't have the best cleaning as far as that, and the people there don't too much care for cleanliness. Grant is very much cleaner. Bathroom more organized. Bathrooms more cleaner. Hotel type of vibe. Elevators, stairs a lot. So yeah.
Okay, well I like Grant because, like you said, it's way cleaner than Neptune in my opinion. I like Neptune a little bit more though. But I'm glad I stay in Grant. I like Neptune a little more because Neptune gives you that like home vibe. Like it's like couches everywhere, it's carpet. But I ain't gonna lie, Grant is way cleaner. Neptune, how many floors does Neptune got?
4.
Neptune got 4 floors. Grant and Stevenson got 12. I don't know. I feel like the only bad thing about living in Grant is that we have a dining hall, but it's currently not in use because they're understaffed. So every other, dormitory or whatever has their own, cafeteria where they can go downstairs and eat. People in Grant, we actually have to go outside just to go eat. So that's the only thing that get difficult. And it's nothing to go across the street and go to Newhall, but yeah.
Well, I live in a double in Neptune West. And that's nothing too. It's Neptune East, Neptune West. The difference between Neptune West is we have no AC, but Neptune East does have AC. But as far as the double, I live in double. It's more smaller. Not like Grant double as you saw in Kyle's video. It's more smaller. Your roommate kind of close.
And y'all got hard floors.
Yeah, hard floors. As far as the single is a little bit more smaller too. It's not like Grant singles. It's not like Stevenson singles. It's more smaller.
And y'all closet.
Yeah, and our closet. Our closet is a little bit more bigger. A little more bigger, a little more space.
Y'all got a closet? I thought y'all had wardrobes.
No, we have closet.
Oh, that's Stevenson. They got the wardrobes.
Yeah, we have closet. A little more bigger. We have another I don't know it's right here, but in the background we have like another top deck. Put things up there. So it's a little bigger though. A little more space.
So the difference between like the rooms and stuff like Stevenson and Newhall. Yeah, Newhall got closets. Yeah, they do got. So the only people that don't really have a closet for real is Stevenson. They got those little brown wardrobes. I'm gonna insert a picture somewhere on the screen. But Grant, Newhall, and Neptune actually have walk-in closets. It's not a big walk-in closet, but it's a decent sized closet. In every room, no matter if it's Neptune, Newhall, Grant, Stevenson, all of the dormitories have a microwave and fridge, like a micro fridge. They're connected. So coming to NIU, you don't have to worry about bringing a microwave or a mini fridge because it's one provider for you.
And another thing too, I want to put that if you live in Newhall West or East, it's basically like your own little apartment. Basically, you know, the room is more smaller, but it's like you have a lot of freedom in your room. It's like you don't have no roommate. That's for all Newhall residents. So from East to West, you have no roommate. You have no cluster area that you relax and people
like the little suites.
Yeah. And you have like a bathroom, but that bathroom like your house bathroom.
And you gotta clean it yourself. It's not like the actual janitors from the school gotta clean it. No, when you living over there, you gotta clean it yourself. So keep that in mind where you want to stay. But let's speak on like you a community bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Let's speak on the like community bathrooms. Like that's what a lot of people have been asking me. Like community bathrooms. Honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with community bathrooms. For the most part, on my floor, my community bathroom is pretty much clean. The only time it really get dirty for real is the weekends because they don't really clean it on the weekends, but they clean it Monday through Friday.
Well, like I always say, it depends on what dorm you stay in.
It really do.
It depends on what dorm you stay in. Personally, Neptune, let's get this right too. Neptune was the cheapest dorm you live in.
Yep.
So keep this in mind. When you choose the cheap, you're going to get cheap material.
Yep.
So
you get what you pay for.
Right, you get what you pay for. So Neptune being cheap, it's like the projects of the college, basically.
Not the projects.
Yeah, it's like the projects of college. So basically, the bathroom don't be that clean. I think the first week before I got here, the bathroom was clean. But then once everybody started coming in, what's that called? I think we could welcome or something like that.
We could welcome.
Yeah, we could welcome. The bathroom, like I said, depends on what dorm you stay in. Like most time, Grant. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in Grant like a lot of times, like especially fall semester. So,
he love it. He don't even want to be in Neptune.
Yeah, so the bathroom pretty much clean now. I've been from daytime, from nighttime, pretty much clean. So
let's talk about the food. Like I mentioned before, every dormitory has their own cafeteria. Except for Grant, we have one, but it's not in use. In my opinion, who has the best food? I would say Neptune. Neptune, in my opinion, has the best food because, I mean, if you think about it, it's all pretty much the same. It's just the way they cook it. I like the way Neptune cooks their food. And let me just put this out here. None of the food, none of the cafeteria dormitory type of food is seasoned. They do that because people may be allergic. So if you like a little lemon pepper seasoning or any type of seasoning that you like on your food, bring it, because the only seasoning they give you is salt and pepper. And I understand why they do it because people might be allergic to other stuff. But in my opinion, Neptune has the best food.
Yeah, I feel like Neptune has the best food, and also Stevenson too. But keep in mind though, Stevenson is like a retail dining.
Yeah.
So let's say if you get two things, you have to. Well, we talking about the meal
swipes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You can talk about it.
Okay, so basically, when you first come to college, it's a deals. You get the $12 one, which is free. That's the college give you, or you get $19 one. The $19 one.
No, 12, 15, or 19.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The 12 one's free. The 15 one I think is
$100.
like $100, and the 19 one's like 200 something.
Yeah.
So the best deal to me is get the 19 one. It was like 200. You pay 200 one for the whole fall semester of the spring one. But you also get $400 of dining dollars, and you also get meal exchange. Now keep in mind, be very, very, very
But
cautious.
that's only if you get the $19 one, right?
Oh, come on.
Because I didn't get $400 in.
Okay, so that's only 19 one.
Yeah.
So when you get 19 one, you get $400 of dining dollars. Now remember, keep this in mind too. If you go NIU, you can use these dining dollars off campus too. So you can use dining dollars at Domino's, CVS. Which, by the way, best point to use your dining dollars at CVS. You want to get you some diet pops, little diet snacks. What you want to get though? But yeah, so you can use them anywhere though.
I feel like it depends on how much you eat. Like the 12 block or whatever is basically you get 12 meal swipes a week. So one thing that he didn't point out that I'm gonna mention is when you go to Stevenson, you may get like 2 or 3 things, and those 2 or 3 things can cost you 2 or 3 swipes. Versus you going to Newhall or Neptune where you get it's like a buffet style just for 1 swipe. You can get pizza, hamburgers, fries, chicken, a taco or two, and all that with one swipe. You go try to get that at Stevenson, all that like 5-6 swipes, and you got a budget for the week. So it's all about you, what you want to eat. You can also go to Walmart too. It's a bus to take you to Walmart, to and from the Walmart. Stack up on some food. It's always just good in general just to have food in your room, because you never know. The dining halls also close at 8 o'clock. Every dining hall except Neptune, because Neptune closes at 7. So just keep that in mind. And from breakfast, the dining halls are open from 7 o'clock to 9:30, and then they close and then open back up for lunch from 11 to 2, and then close again, and then open back up from 4 to 8. But that's only New Hall and Neptune that does that. So Stevenson stays open all day. Dining hall, that is. So let's talk about the roommates. So me personally, I had a good time with my roommate. It was like no real issue with my roommate. Anything that she didn't like that I did, she came to me respectfully. We talked about it, and vice versa. We never had no issues, no fighting, no arguments. I mean, for God's sake, I gotta sleep here every day at night. Who really want to have tension with their roommate? So I feel like just keep in mind who your roommate is. A lot of people tend to roommate with their friends, and they tend to fall out because you never know how your friend is. Like, yeah, that's your friend or whatever, but living with that person is totally different. So choose your roommate wisely. And you can also change your roommate throughout the school year too. Just talk to your CA. A CA is a community advisor. It's basically a student. They're most likely an upperclassman, just that watches over the floor and stuff like that. Make sure everything is going good. Some people call them RAs, but here at NIU, they're called CAs. What about you?
My roommate's completely opposite. Me and bro, we don't have I ain't gonna say we terrible or nothing like that.
You and who?
Me and bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't terrible, but we don't talk though. It's like we don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he don't say to me, I don't say to him. So, but
you don't think that's awkward?
That's why I'm learning this semester. But no, but you don't want a roommate like that. That's nothing too. If you ever feel like your roommate gonna get along the first week, make sure you pick another room. Do not waste your time. If you feel like as soon as you see your roommate, you like, man, I don't feel like it's gonna work. Don't waste no time. Go with your gut feeling. You do not want to be stuck with that roommate for all the way from fall semester to spring for a year. You don't want to do that.
But it's also like in the beginning of the school year, you got to sign out like a roommate agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if they break the roommate agreement, what happened?
Nothing happened though. Nobody get fined or like that. You just break it. Okay. And either you could choose. I know I have a friend that did that. Mm-hmm. And you choose different. No, you choose either move a different building or you choose another room in the same building.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Because me and my roommate, we had issues, but anything that we had, like, we had very minor issues, so it wasn't that deep. My roommate never did nothing weird, like go through my clothes or steal nothing or touch something without my permission. Like, yeah. I'm just grateful to not have no horrible roommate, because I know a lot of people with bad roommates, and I'm just glad I got a single next year. No offense to all you incoming freshmen, because most likely when you a sophomore, they stick the sophomores with the incoming freshmen. So
yeah.
I got a single, and it's on the same floor. I can't wait. Okay, let's talk about classes first. Okay, so classes, so your first year coming into NIU or coming to any school, really, you're going to have your prereqs that you have to get out the way, like math, English, science, history, all those type of classes. And then one thing that happened that I didn't know is that first semester and second semester, you get two differently sets of classes. I thought, it was like grammar school where the classes that you start with is the class you're going to end with, but it's totally different. For me, first semester, I started off great. Second semester, I'm ending off strong. So, classes, up and down. My professors wasn't, I haven't really encountered a mean or rude professor yet. But it is like a thing where you can do professor evaluations at the end of each semester. So if you do run into like a professor where you have a hard time with, just do your teacher evaluation. So
like she said, you do run professor have problems. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I have experience in my personal experience. Mm-hmm. I have experienced a rude professor before. in one of my classes, personally, I tried to ask him a question. He didn't want to hear it. But that's another thing too. Like, if your professor doesn't want to like help you, you can go to somebody that can talk to your professor. I think it's the student something, like student help or something like that.
Yeah, it's tutoring.
Yeah, it's tutoring. But it's some group that I know. I forget the name of it though. But if your professor gives you a hard time, you can go to somebody bigger than your professor that'll help you with your problems.
But yeah, my class is pretty much easy. I had communications. I done had math. What else? Psychology, anthropology, all types of classes. Everybody is assigned an academic advisor, and your academic advisor is there basically just to help you set up your, set up the classes that you need to do, because each major is different. So I may not take chemistry because that's probably not nothing to do with my major, but it's probably for some people a prereq that they need. I know everybody needs 2 courses of English. I'm done with English. I took English last semester and this semester. So yeah, no professor is going to be there to hold your hand. It's a lot of freedom in college. So my only piece of advice really to say is do your work ahead of the time. Don't wait till like 11:50 to turn in your work, because it's very nerve-wracking. I had a situation like that a couple weeks ago. I turned in an assignment at 11:52. When I tell you that was so nerve-wracking, turn in your assignments early, because it will just relieve stress. Like assignments, papers, anything, like turn in all that early, because they will give you a deadline.
I would say this though, try to take easier classes. And you know, cause see, the problem is though, if you take a class that you're not gonna do good in, you're most likely gonna fail that class.
Yeah.
And trust me, they're not gonna kick you out of college if you fail a class. They will put you on academic probation.
Yeah.
And academic probation is it's basically like a gateway to like you getting kicked out of college in a way. It's like they try to tell you, listen, we saw that you failed a class, we're not gonna kick you out though, but we're gonna make you take class over again. But if you fail this class over again, you're gonna have to drop out, or they're gonna most likely gonna kick you out, and you're gonna have to go to a community college. That's why I say try to take class that you know you're good in.
Yeah.
If you can.
Also with that, like each class have a certain amount of credit. Like one class may be worth 3 credits, one class may be worth 2, and so forth and so forth. Depending on how good you do is depending on how many credits you get. So also keep that in mind for those out there who care about their GPA, because I know my GPA is something that's really important to me. And like starting off college with a good foot is good, because I know a lot of juniors and seniors right now that start off college on a bad foot and still is taking prereqs right now. They can't graduate unless they get those prereqs. So get those prereqs out the way, because you don't want to be a junior or senior, trying to juggle your major classes with prerequisites. So just keep that in mind.
Another thing too, when you get in college though, for full-time students, take classes that say 3 units.
Yeah.
2 units is on half-time. My bad. Oops, I spit it. But yeah, 2 units is half-time. 3 units is full-time students.
Okay, so my major is business administration. So majority of my classes will revolve around, especially for next semester, is going to revolve around math and business. So I have accounting, economics, marketing, a math class. I think management is another one, but it depends on what your major is. I know NIU is a big school. They care about all the majors, but they really care about business and nursing. So choose the major that you feel is right for you. Whatever you want to be when you grow up, or get older, choose that type of major. But I'm really putting myself to the test, because I used to love math in high school. Now I'm like, this college math, it ain't no joke, okay? It's not no joke, okay? So no matter what major you are though, your first semester, your freshman year of college, you're gonna have to take those prereqs before you get to see your major classes. You ain't just gonna jump out the gate taking, business 101. It's levels to it.
I'm undecided. I'm getting a major. At first, I was thinking about majoring in communications, but I took a comms class, and I found out I really don't like public speaking. So right now, I'm thinking about doing psychology. So yeah.
Yeah. So even if a major isn't for you, you can always drop it and choose a different route. But just keep in mind that you may be in college longer. So college not for everybody. So if you want to go to a community college first and then go to a 4-year university, do that. Choose your path. Don't let nobody try to maneuver your path, because at the end of the day, it's your life, your future, it's in your hands. Let's talk about the different events. I really say getting involved in like different events can really help you. I'm not personally in those organizations, but not even just getting involved, going to those events and meeting new people will really help you. Even if you like a shy person, just getting out your room in general will help you, because college as a whole is stressful. So just doing something to get yourself out of work, because we in college, we not finna be doing work 24/7. We trying to enjoy ourselves. Let's be real here. We trying to enjoy ourselves. So just going to an event can take some of the stress off.
Like you said, they do a lot of parties. They very known on campus. Very known, you know. So yeah, if you wanna be an event organizer or trying to go ahead and join in them, they'll tell you everything you need to do.
Yeah, and I also feel like, being in the organization can help you, like, be known around campus and network. A lot of, one big thing about college is networking. Getting your name out there, getting your face out there, it's really going to help you in the long run, because people going to know you about, especially being known for good things, not bad things. Like, good things like doing organizations, going parties and stuff like that. So, just get yourself out there. Majority of the events do cost, so I would keep that in mind.
$6. $6 for students.
They all not like $6.
Most of them. Most is.
Well, depending on the organization, they may cost. They may be free. Yeah. Like we mentioned a little earlier, Week of Welcome, they show you all the different types of organizations on campus. So just try to get involved as much as possible, and because getting involved or going to these different events can really make or break your college experience, because who really want to be in their room 24/7?
Yeah, I would never want my room.
We in college, come on now, enjoy yourself. The next thing we're going to talk about is the bus schedule.
Yeah, so the bus schedule, basically, when you go classes on Mondays through Fridays, all the buses are going to be at the home center, basically that's the student center.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the side. You have 2L. 2L goes to the left, which that's all to the dorms. It take you to the gym, the rec center, we got all that. Take you to Grant, where we at right now. Take New Hall, Stevenson, all that. Then you get 2R. 2R would take you back dorms too, but it's going to go the Stevenson way.
Yeah.
Where you've been the conversation center, what's it called?
Convocation.
Convocation center. You go over there, they're going to take you to the dorms. So yeah.
It's going to be the longer route.
Right.
It's a lot of different buses. Like I mentioned earlier,
Route
it's
16.
even a bus that take you back and forth to Walmart. It's a bus that run late at night. I think it's the Route 12. Like, say you going to a party and you on foot, but you a little drunk, a little tipsy, a little high, whatever y'all do. You want to come back, but you don't want to walk. You can always it's an app. It's called the Spot app. The app not that reliable, but it's an app. So if you feeling lazy and don't feel like walking, take the bus. It's free. The buses are free. Free 99. You don't have to pay a dime or a cent. If we was in Chicago, we'll be having to pay for them buses. Even the people that live in the DeKalb don't even have to pay for the buses. If you come to NIU, get on that bus. Especially if you don't got no car, get on that bus. But I ain't gonna lie, in the wintertime, the buses be packed. Especially everybody be having their big old coats on and stuff. The buses be packed in the wintertime. You gotta know, my roommate, she know their bus schedule down packed. She know exactly what time the bus is gonna go. So like, just know the bus schedule on time. I'm so glad, y'all. I'm so glad my room is right across from the elevator. I'm about to jet like that to that bus, okay? Because it's been plenty of times I'm walking outside and the buses will leave you. Especially if they overcapacitated, they won't even care. They will leave you. And sometimes we be in a pack like this, but they will leave. They will literally leave you. So just make sure you track that bus. The bus schedule, they run every 5 to 10 minutes for the most part. On the weekends, the buses run every hour or so. The weekdays is really when the buses run for real. Well, every day the buses run, but if you're trying to get somewhere, like for example, in the car to Walmart is 5 to 10 minutes. On the bus is 40 minutes. Am I lying? I'm not lying, right?
No,
right. So
it's called ETA.
It's called ETA Spot, right?
Yeah, ETA Spot, my bad.
So the bus app isn't really that reliable. Sometimes, like, you'll be getting outside the bus, say it's over there, it's really finna finna pass the bus stop. So really just look out and be. You got I don't know how to explain it. You really gotta be here to see it.
They do.
Like the bus, like sometimes the bus app will go faster than the bus is actually going, and vice versa. Like the bus app really not that reliable. Let's talk about the parties. For the house parties, the girls is free. For the boys, they be having to pay some money. So, okay, but every other party, like like the parties at the rec center, the parties at the student center, everybody got to pay, no matter you're a girl or boy. The parties for the most part be busting. The parties just be fun. Like I would say, if you gonna drink or you gonna smoke, never drink or smoke what's at the party. If you want to drink or smoke pregame. So pregame is basically drink or smoke before you get to party.
Yeah, like as far as the party for the boys, them frat parties, yeah, sometimes won't let you in, you know. A lot of times. Now I ain't gonna lie, when y'all get here probably first semester, fall semester, they gonna be nice to y'all. They probably let y'all in. But then after the spring semester, they gonna overcharge you too much.
Do you feel like for the house parties, frat parties, sorority, whatever party, if it's in a house, do you think everybody should pay?
Yes, I do feel like that though. I do.
So you think the girls shouldn't be free?
Oh. Yeah, they can pay too.
Yeah.
Might well.
I mean, it's kind of. I'm not even gonna say what I think because that'll be biased because I'm a girl, but I don't know. Me personally, I like going to the parties that's at the rec or the rec center, which is the gym, or the student center because they never really get shut down for real unless somebody is fighting. But the house parties and everything else always get shut down because the police finds us. Let's talk about the Cal police. The police will not let you do anything, okay? They won't let you do nothing. You can't even walk down the street for real without the police trying to pull you over.
I mean, I never get pulled with police back walking down the street.
I'm just saying, like the police here, they won't let you do nothing. Like,
yeah, they won't. Especially first semester, they won't let you do that.
And it's like we're college students. Like, what you expect us to do for real? Like, we're not gonna be in our room all day. But the parties, for the most part, they be fun. You just gotta go with the right people, because the people you go with will make or break your, party experience. And let me just say this: the people you go with is the same people you go back to your room with. Ain't no going back to your room with a dude, going back to your room with a girl. No, you come together, you leave together, and that's that. Because I done seen this too many times at these parties. Somebody leaving their friend for a dude, and anything can happen. And then what? Y'all left me and then no. Come together, you leave together. And like him, he be going to parties to try to get, girls' numbers. He ain't gonna say it, but that's yeah. Let me just say this. Dudes go to parties try to get girls' numbers. Don't fall in love with these dudes.
What? Hey. Fall in love with we good people. We good people. We good people. You know what I'm saying? We good people. There's some dudes out here ain't good.
All they care is about trying to get some girl number. Like, no. And never trust the drink that you get at a party. If somebody offer you a drink at a party, do not take it. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't know what they done put at it. It might be lean. They call it jungle juice, but they be putting all types of pills at the bottom. Never in my life drunk or smoke at a party because I always pregame, and people be getting laced, all type of stuff. So just be careful who you drink with, who you associate yourself with at these parties, because you never know. Like, oh, that's my dog, he'll never do nothing to you, and the whole time he did something to you. So watch out who you call your friends. Oh, that's bring us to our next topic. Let's talk about friends.
Go ahead.
So let me just say this: friends come and go. The people that you start off the semester with is not gonna be the same people end of the semester with.
Don't get so attached to people your first fall semester. It's like, yeah, it might be all cool and dandy for right now, but then once December come, we gotta go home for winter break. You get that call, be like, dang, bro, I can't come back due to my grades. Then you like, and now you gotta make new friends over again. So,
and not even that, a lot of people, because winter break is our longest break. Winter break be like a month and like 2 months, no, a month and a half. So a lot of people probably don't even want to come back to school. So I would just say choose your friends wisely. If you're associating yourself with somebody who's doing bad and like academically, 9 times out of 10 they're probably gonna get kicked out because you gotta uphold a certain. Is it a certain GPA?
Yeah, you got over 2 something.
Yeah, at least a 2 point what?
2, I think 2.1. I mean 2.0.
You at least gotta uphold a 2.0 to stay here. So all that to say is, friends gonna come and go. You might have a big old friend group and it's gonna be like cliques in between that friend group. Just know that everybody's not gonna clish and mesh together. Everybody not gonna be friends for real. You just really gotta sit back and observe the people. No, this what I'm gonna say. Observe before you interact, because that's what helped me. Like, the people you surround yourself with is going to eventually be the people that you become. If you associate yourself with bops, you're going to become a bop. If you associate yourself with attention seekers, you're going to become an attention seeker. If you associate yourself with people who got their head on straight and want to do something with your life, that's who you're going to become. Now, you're going to make mistakes in college. I feel like mistakes are good because as long as you learn from those mistakes, it's good. Like, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. And I don't regret nothing I did, because any mistake that I made, I learned from it and I know not to do it. So, like I said, it's nothing but freedom. Nobody's here to hold in your hand. Nobody's here telling you, hey, go to class. It's your decision. And going back to the classes, a lot of professors, take your attendance into account when it comes to your grades, but some professors don't. So, it all depends on the different types of professors. And like every week, I would say in all of my classes, we learn something new. So just honestly, not going to class for one day can make or break, if you fail to pass the upcoming quiz or test. Because the section that you missed, or the subject, or the course or whatever that was going in class that you missed, that you didn't go to class, might be on the test. So, but friends come and go. Surround yourself with good people. People that want to make something of themselves. Like, you can surround yourself with whoever you want to surround yourself with, but just know that it can affect you in a good or bad way. And also having friends for different things is good too. Like, having a group that you can study with is good. Having a group of people that you can eat with is good. Having somebody that you go parties with is good. I don't think meshing your friend groups is good, because everybody don't, what am I trying to say? Everybody not gonna click and mesh together.
Yeah, no, that's nothing too. Try not to be so clicky either, because I think sometimes
say that again.
Trying to be so clicky, because clicky puts you in an area where it's like you obligated to only be friends with these people, and you're really not. You be friends with so many millions. I mean, no offense to color, no offense to race. I mean, you be friends, a person that's Hispanic, white race, Asian race, anything. So then never feel like you obligated to be friends just with these people.
Yeah, you're not. Like, it's good to have friends in anything, any race, any color, any gender. Friends is just gonna make or break. Like, it's not gonna make or break your college experience, but like for people that have like social anxiety, or people that's really not, or that's shy or something like that, it may be harder for them to find friends. But just know it's somebody here for everybody. It's somebody here for a nerd. If you a nerd, or if you, whatever you consider yourself as, it's somebody here for anybody. Just observe before you interact, because it will really help you. Because first impressions are a lot, and sometimes when you first meet somebody, like, they may be putting on a persona, but once you really be with them 24/7 or on a daily basis, they're gonna really eventually show their true colors. So
yeah, definitely.
And that's another thing. Like, you can go anywhere. Like, in the student center, it's a bowling alley. You can go hang out with your friends. It's pretty much nothing to do in DeKalb for real, because the nearest mall is in Aurora.
Yeah, it's like maybe 45 minutes away.
Yeah, so you really gotta make things up. Like, you can really have a party in your dorm for real. That's if you have a single. But if you got a double, you can probably do that for real too. But you don't always have to go out to a party to have fun. Like, you can go bowling. You can have study sessions. You can have game nights. Like, on my vlogs, many days y'all saw me having game nights. Anything. Like, parties don't always have to be the #1 outlet. Let's talk about relationships. Relationships in college, I don't think I feel like it depends on the people because a relationship in college can work, but I feel like if y'all knew each other prior to college, it'll work better.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
Yeah, that too. And that's another thing too. I want to put this in point blank.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna tell you right now, if your friend dates a girl and they broke up, please don't go dating that girl too. Please, please, girls, don't be a homie hopper. Please do not be a homie hopper. Because they will talk about you. They might not say in your face, but when they go back to the other friend, they will say, "Oh, she did this now." You know what I'm saying? Like, so please try to date somebody outside the friend group. Don't go. A lot of times in college though, people date people in the same friend group, like in the same friend group. So please don't do that though.
Yeah, I feel like relationships they can work in college settings, but I feel like it depends on the people. Like, don't try to find your Mr. Right or husband your first semester of college because I promise you it's not gonna work. It may be one dude and he may be talking to 5 other girls. So these dudes not nothing for real. Like, they will play y'all. Like, do not. Like, relationships are fine and dandy and all that.
I won't play y'all.
But relationships are fine and dandy and all that. It's just depending on, like, don't let a relationship distract you from your schoolwork. Just keep in mind while you're here. Education, your schoolwork comes first. So before every party, I always make sure I get one assignment out the way. Don't let no friend group, don't let no going outside every day, don't let no relationship distract you from your schoolwork because that can lead to you getting on academic probation like we talked about earlier. Okay, let's talk about what to bring to college. You can bring TVs, you can bring PlayStations, right? Like any gaming system. You can bring your bike, you can bring your scooter. What else? You can't bring like hot plates. I know next year I'm bringing me a smoothie maker. On NIU.edu, it actually tells you what you can bring and can't bring. I will say this though, every blue moon your CA is gonna come in your room and see what you got in your room. So if you got something that you're not supposed to have in your room, put it up. And that's another thing. Like with these LED lights, I don't have in my room, but these LED lights, the adhesive is so strong that it can rip off the paint of the walls. So any like little minor scratch or something in the end of the school year, you're gonna have to pay for this. So just note that if you're trying to have anything on your wall and it could take off the paint, you're gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah, definitely. Bring the Xbox game system, PS4, any game system. Bring your cologne, all that, and like basically what she said. But that's pretty much it though. You
can like I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to like what to bring to college because I know it may be different for other people. Like some people might want to doll up their room versus people that really don't care about their room for real. But you want to make sure your room is as comfortable as it is because you're away from home. You're not at home where you used to. So you're in a whole different environment. So you want to make sure it's as comfortable as possible. Let's talk about what to wear. I feel like it depends on a person, like what you want to wear, because
on everyday basis.
Yeah.
Personally, to me, as far as in college, it really doesn't matter to me though. It's not like high school. It's not like somebody judge you. Oh, you gotta wear jeans every day, or So most time, every day, eventually, you might dress up like the first fall semester, couple days, but eventually, once you see everybody around you, you're gonna start wearing jogging pants, sweats, and then you might be getting so comfortable that you might wear jogging pants to a party. I've done before, so yeah. Really
and to add on to what he said, like in the first week or whatever, everybody put on their fits or whatever. After that, everybody be looking, dry. Nothing. Everybody don't really be having nothing on but jogging pants, leggings. One thing I will say is basics, like plain shirts, jogging pants, leggings, white, black, gray, no matter the color. Basics will dress up an outfit without even trying. Some blue jeans, a white shirt, some ones, any type of shoes, Skechers, whatever floats your boat. I'm just saying, like, coming into college, I didn't even know what to wear, but I was overthinking it because I just saw somebody on Friday come to class with some pajamas on. Like, you don't really have to dress up for real for class. It depends on a person because everybody has a different style, but I would really say just dress up for the parties and stuff. That's really what you should dress up for. Huh? If you want to. If you want to. You're not obligated to, but, if you want to. I feel like when you look good, you feel good. So just keeping your nails done, your hair done, your lashes done, your eyebrows done. You know, let's talk about hygiene.
Oh, yeah, another thing too.
Woo! Hygiene.
Please take a shower every day.
Take a shower
please.
every day. 2 times if you got to.
Yeah, just please do that though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't waste no time, please.
And like, don't miss the deodorant part, because a lot of people be going to these parties without deodorant. Like, you finna sweat. Like, just make sure y'all practice good hygiene, because like, you don't want to be somewhere and stink. Like, I always keep mints on me. I always keep gum on me. Like, practice good hygiene, because don't nobody want to be around somebody who breath stink, who got an odor. And I know, I'm not gonna lie, for people that's heavier, on the heavier side of things, they have rows and stuff, and in between their rows is, it locks sweat. So just make sure you're hitting those, good places. And like he said, take a shower every day, 2 times if you have to, because you don't want to be stinking. Like, come on now, we're in college. Do your laundry. And that's another thing. This school gives us $150 in what, Husky bucks?
Yeah, 100. Sometimes 400, depending on 19.
Yeah, it depends on your meal swipe or whatever. But they give us from $150 to $400 in Husky bucks. And Husky bucks are what you can use to Husky bucks is basically for printing and laundry. You can also use them at a store too. But that's another thing. Just manage your money good. They give us Husky bucks and Dining Dollars. They give us $100 in Dining Dollars. Dining Dollars you can use off campus, like we was talking about a little bit earlier. You can use them at the bookstore. You can use them at the Depot, which is the on campus, like, convenience store. They sell snacks, anything you need real quick. I would just say manage your money good, because, man, I came to school with a lot of money, and then in the school with. Okay, so just manage your money good. It's a lot of food restaurants around here, and I feel like that's another thing. This school want us to get freshman 15 so bad. Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing but pizza spots. You got Vinny's, you got Pizza Pros, you got Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. What else?
Wingstop. No, not Wingstop. Sonic.
It's just a lot. Like, we got more food space. We got more food places than places to actually interact. We don't even got no skating. I mean, but
future-wise,
I feel like just manage our money good, because you're gonna need money for anything. You never know. It's always good to have money on you, whether it's cash or it's on a credit card or a debit card. It's always good to have money on you. You never know what's gonna happen. It's always events you gotta pay for. Money is just, you don't want to be calling home every now and then, hey, I need some money, because they ain't gonna give it to you. They're gonna be like, nah, you grown now, you want to be in college. And that's another thing. College jobs. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I had a college job. I worked at New Hall Dining.
You worked at where?
I worked at New Hall Dining. It was pretty decent though, they pay you $350. Pretty decent. Put some little money in your pocket, But yeah.
I feel like college jobs is okay. I feel like the only thing to it is just, I never had it per se, but from the outside looking in, they will work around your schedule. But the only thing with that is you gotta make sure you do your work when you have to do your work, because sometimes you may be at work and you're like, dang, I forgot to turn in that assignment at 11:59. Mm-hmm. And here it is 10 o'clock. Now you got an hour and so to turn in your assignment. So a lot of people work at Walmart. A lot of people it's jobs everywhere, from the diner halls to the different convenience stores on campus. You can actually work on campus, like diner halls. You can work at the bookstore. You can work at the bowling. Like, you can even work. A lot of these bus drivers are students. That's probably why the buses be driving the way they are. Let's talk about that. The buses, they be swerving and merving. Get the ghetto, okay? The ghetto. NIU as a whole, I feel like is a good school. any college that y'all go to, it's gonna be good parts and bad parts to it. It's not gonna be perfect. This school is not perfect whatsoever, but it's not the worst school. I feel like it's a good fit for me. It's affordable. It's close to home. When y'all making y'all college decisions and where y'all want to go, just keep in mind if it's affordable and, you know, if it's a good place for you. And I didn't personally visit this school before I came here, but I would say taking a tour to the school before you make your decision can make or break it.
Definitely.
Because what you did, didn't you tour it?
Yeah, I toured before I came here, so yeah, definitely good.
Did you tour any other school?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I feel like NIU as a whole is a good school, and if y'all come here, just, you know, keep in mind of the things I said. This school not perfect, but it's not, you know, the worst. Oh, the geese. It is geese everywhere. It's geese, frogs. I done seen a fox. I done seen a possum.
I done seen a wolf and a fox. Well, yeah.
He didn't see a wolf. Y'all, we're on a farm. I'm just playing. But nah, it's nature. You're gonna see animals.
My first channel, just Jordan Vlogs. Make sure it's gonna be the comment though. My second channel is React with Jordan. I do reaction videos on that. My third channel is Jordan TV, and I do this videos on that. Yeah, I got 3 channels.
Alright, y'all, that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, y'all. I hope that I hit on every topic that y'all wanted me to talk about. If I didn't, if I missed something or left something out, feel free to comment down below. Any questions, comments, or concerns, I will get back to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all summer. If any incoming freshman is watching this, I hope y'all just keep in mind anything that we said in this video. Good luck, and I can't wait to see y'all next year.